Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. As a Muslim, we need to believe in two types of pillars, the pillar of faith and the pillar of Islam. And each pillar contains its own basis or principles within them. There are 5 pillars in the pillar of Islam, and there are 6 pillars or principles in the pillar of faith in Islam. And today, we are going to delve into the second pillar of faith, which is believing in Malaikat or angels. Allah SWT created them from nur or light and with wings well before He created humans. We can't see these angels with the naked eyes because they are such supernatural creatures. Even so, we still have to believe in it. However, some of Allah's chosen people can see the angels with His permission, such as our Nabis, ya'ni our prophets, and Rasuls, the apostles. In addition, they do not have any free will and they obey Allah's command to the letter without questions, performing their specific roles, therefore they never sin. The actual number is astronomical, but the only one who knows for sure is our Creator, ya'ni Allah Subhanahu. While there are innumerable numbers of angels, these 10 have or will have very close relationship with us in view of their roles and duties. They are: Number 1. Malaikat Jibril or Gabriel. You must have heard of Malaikat Jibril or the Archangel Gabriel. This angel has the main task of conveying revelations from Allah Subhanahu to all our Nabis and Rasuls. In addition, this angel also has another task in the form of blowing the spirit on every unborn child that is still in the mother's womb. Number 2. Malaikat Mikail or Michael. The next angel is Malaikat Mikail or Michael. His main task is to provide sustenance to all living things in the world. The sustenance is not only for humans, as there are various forms of sustenance from Allah. In addition to distributing sustenance, Malaikat Mikail also has the task of regulating rain, wind, and plants. All control is in his hand with the permission of Allah Subhanahu wa ta'ala. Narrated by Imam Ahmad from Anas bin Malik radiallahu anhu, when the Messenger of Allah mi'raj to the sky, he asked the angel Gabriel, "Why have I not seen the angel Mikail laughed?" The angel Gabriel replied, "The Malaikat Mikail has never laughed ever since hell was created." Number 3. Malaikat Israfil or Raphael. The third angel that we must believe in is Malaikat Israfil or Raphael. This angel has the main task of blowing the trumpet before the end of the world, ya'ni Qiyamah, and the second time to resurrect all for judgment, at Mahsyar, for judgment in the front of Allah. The trumpet itself is a kind of trumpet where, when Allah ordered this angel to blow when the day of judgment arrived, all living things in the world would die. Then Allah will bring back all the lives and tell him to blow his trumpet again for the second time. The second blast contains all the spirits of living beings whose lives have been uprooted. After the trumpet is blown, the spirit will return to the respective bodies and come back to life. This time is called the Day of Resurrection. Narrated by Abu Hurayrah radiallahu anhu, Rasulullah SAW once said, when Allah had finished making the heavens and the earth, Allah made a trumpet and handed it to the Malaikat Israfil. Then he, ya'ni Malaikat Israfil, put it into his mouth while looking at the Arash, waiting for Allah Subhanahu wa ta'ala's order. I then asked, "Ya Rasulullah, what is a trumpet?" Our Prophet replied, "Like a horn of light." "How big is it?" I then asked. Our Prophet replied, "The spear is very large. By Allah who sent me as a prophet, the spear is as large as the heavens and the earth, and it will be blown up to 3 times. First, nafkhatul faza, to frighten. Second, nafkhatul sa'ag, to kill. And the last, a third, nafkhatul ba'at, to revive or resurrect." Revealing the Qur'an, "And the horn will be blown, and whoever is in the heavens and whoever is on the earth will fall dead, except whom Allah wills. Then it will be blown again, and at once they will be standing, looking on." Surah Az-Zumar 39, verse 68. Number 4. Malaikat Israel or Azrael. Then there is an angel who is also popular among humans, namely Malaikat Israel or Azrael. This angel is popular because it has the main task of taking the lives of all lives living in the world. Not a single creature will escape its destiny if it is time to die, not even the shaitan himself. Him and his army will surely be dead as well. He retrieves the soul from the body at the exact moment that a person has been destined to die, as dictated by Allah Subhanahu, not a second more, not a second less. Number 5. Malaikat Munkar. Next up is Malaikat Munkar. Don't even think that your life will end just like that after you die and are buried. You still have to face this angel who will ask you about your faith. He is told to come to humans who have been buried with a scary form. He carried a sledgehammer as a weapon. If the person can't answer the question, then the human will be hit with a sledgehammer to the point of destruction. Then he was raised and questioned again. If he still can't answer, he will be destroyed again, and so on until the day of resurrection arrives. When he asks, it is not the person who answered it, but his amal or deeds and his faith that answered it for him. The questions are: who is your Lord? Who is your Prophet? What is your religion? As these are not answered by the person, but by the spiritual self, the answer can't be learned. The righteous Muslim shall be able to answer the questions fluently, and the time spent awaiting the Qiyamah and resurrection shall be pleasant. On the other hand, failure to answer any shall result in immediate misery till the day of judgment. Number 6. Malaikat Nakir. Malaikat Nakir has a similar task to the previous Malaikat, Ya'ni Malaikat Munkar. The difference is, he only goes to the people who do good during his life. It also has a form that is more beautiful to look at. People who are visited by this angel will more likely to go to heaven. Number 7. Malaikat Raqib. Next is Malaikat Raqib, who has the main task of recording good deeds in humans during his lifetime. This angel figuratively sits on the right shoulder and records all good deeds. The moment a Muslim has just had the intention to do good, the deed will already be recorded in the books, and this will be further added when he actually does do the good deed. Number 8. Malaikat Atid. In contrast to Malaikat Raqib, this angel sits on the left shoulder and records all the bad deeds, but delays in recording them. When a person has a bad intention, none will be recorded until he actually does the bad deed. If he subsequently decides not to proceed with bad deeds, this in itself constitutes a good deed and will be written as such. Allah is merciful to His creation. The Qur'an refers these two angels, Ya'ni Malaikat Raqib and Malaikat Atid, in 2 places. And indeed, we already created men and we know whatever his self whispers within him, and we are nearer to him than their jugular vein. Moreover, there are 2 scribes, one each sitting on the right and the other on the left, recording everything. He utters not a word, but there is a vigilant watcher at hand. Surah Qaf 50, verse 16 to 18. And surely there are indeed over you preservers, honorable writers. They know whatever you do. Surah Al-Infitar 82, verse 10 to 12. Number 9. Malaikat Malik. Hell is a place for people who in their lives always do bad things and do not believe in Allah Subhanahu. In this hell there is an angel guarding the door, namely Malaikat Malik. He is assisted by 19 Zabaniyah, or guardians of hell. This is as stated in Surah At-Tahrim verse 6, which means, O you who have believed, protect yourselves and your families from a hellfire, whose fuel is humans and stones. Its guardians are harsh angels who do not disobey Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala in what He commands them and always do what is commanded. Number 10. Malaikat Ridwan. One of the most famous Malaikat out of all the Malaikats out there is Malaikat Ridwan. If Malaikat Malik is the guardian of the gates of hell, then this is the angel who is in charge of guarding the gates of heaven. This is also in accordance with Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 25, which reads, O Prophet, announce glad tidings to those who believe in this book and do righteous deeds in accordance with its teachings, that for them are gardens beneath which rivers flow. Their fruits will have such resemblance to those of the earth that whenever they will be provided with those fruits, they will say, It was this which was granted to us on earth before. For them there shall be pure spouses, and there they shall abide forever. There are many more, as written in the Qur'an and as narrated in Hadiths. However, these 10 Malaikats that we mentioned today are the ones that we need to know, as they are closely related to our existence and our daily lives. That's it for today. I hope from this story we can benefit extra knowledge and increase our Iman, inshallah. Please don't forget to share it with your loved ones and take care of one another. Jazakallahu khair and shukran.